So it appears that Sarah Boone hasn't really heard much from her attorney. You know what? I just keep thinking that he's sat there, you know, with a pen thinking, how can I get out of this? Or he's probably trying to help a genuine defendant, somebody that really needs his help and somebody that listens to him. So I don't know why. Apparently, you'll hear it in this letter. Now listen, I'm going to put this letter up so you can see with me when I'm reading it. Now, I know my grammar's not good. I've been told, believe it or not. But seriously, what's going on with this letter is not my grammar. I'm just reading what I see, okay? So just go along with it. All right, let's have a look at it. Just before we go any further, quick disclaimer, everything that I'm going to say in this video, it's my own research, it's my opinion, and it's for entertainment purposes only. That out of the way, let's get to it. Mr. Bankowitz, I am writing in regards to not hearing from you, and I'm becoming very concerned after not receiving no response to any of my daily calls or from the letters I've sent. As of today, October the 3rd, you have been my court-appointed attorney for almost 3 months, in brackets, 12 weeks, 84 days, and only spoken to me 3 times. The 14th of July 22, video induction, 15 minutes. The 2nd of August 22, video update, 15 minutes. The 22nd of August 22, visit in person, 90 minutes. I can't help thinking that that might have had something to do with it, that last one. Anyway, let's press on. I've written 2 letters in the meantime. Also, my most recent I sent on the 12th of September with no response. I am unaware of the difficulties you are having in communicating with me. Video, phone, letter, in person, especially via phone, which to me is the simplest form of doing so. Even if just for a brief update, which takes only minutes. I believed by you giving me your personal cell number, you were going to answer. I would at least know all is well and have a better understanding of the status of some things, what to plan on or what I may need to work on. With no communication makes my end more difficult, drawn out and painful. Please figure out whatever necessary from my phone calls to be answered, which you will be reimbursed for when you submit your costs. It feels like this rate of communication and meetings and you just coming on board, not having all my discovery to go over, still on top of everything to be done, and depth. How much longer am I really going to be here? Added to the 32 months already, especially if we communicate, however you eventually do only 1 time a month, if that. As for all of the month of September, I know nothing from not hearing from you. I understand you have other clients, as I am one also, and you've been recuperating from your back. But remember, please, how long I've been here. You are my 6th attorney, not by choice, and the magnitude of my case, with not knowing what's going on or where you are, how much harder it is for me. I want to get on with my life, Mr. Bankowitz, and not miss any more time necessary from my son. I've got to say, I nearly burst out laughing reading that, considering she never seen him before she went in. I've already missed 4 of his birthdays and spent 3 of my own in here. Please understand. No, too, I am patient, clearly after all my time invested, and still smiling and willing to go above and beyond whatever we need to do to properly and truthfully convey my very convoluted, misunderstood side of everything, which I boldly told you in our meeting last month. I am dedicated, ready to start, overdue. I am so very grateful, Mr. Bankowitz, for you, all you are doing, have done and will do. We're in this together and I'm so blessed you are my attorney. God has put us in each other's paths for for a reason, and I can't wait to see what you and he will do. I am praying the 6 times the charm. Please respond. I await your response. Thank you profusely, Sarah Boone. So he's been her attorney for 3 months. That's 12 weeks and 84 days. Sorry, 12 weeks, 84 days. I think I put 12 weeks and 84 days. I think that's what I said in there. I'm sorry, I meant 84 days. Who does that? 3 months, 12 weeks, 84 days. Anyway, so he saw her in July once, and, well, a video, and then video update in August, and then he had a visit with her in August also for 90 minutes, an hour and a half. So he's obviously got the gist. She's decided by the sounds of that, if you read between the lines, that she is going to carry on because she feels misunderstood. She actually says that in the letter, she's misunderstood. So that's just, it's just a quick update. This is the direction. So we know nothing's changed with her. I thought that going off some of the defence evidence, that she was going to spin this and she was going to go down the DV. I mean, that might still come into it. I don't know. Again, I'm surmising, but it does appear that she's sticking. She's sticking with the story, and that's how it's going to be. So, and it looks like, you know, she is going to go on the stand by the sounds of this. That's what it sounds like. So I can only imagine what this trial is going to be like. I did hear that it was going to be, they reckoned it was going to be 3 weeks. Personally, I don't think they need 3 weeks. I don't think they could do it in 1 week because of people that are being subpoenaed. So they've got to get through all them. I certainly don't think that they need 3 weeks. I think like 2 weeks would do that very, very, very easily, because it's quite obvious where this is going. And for some reason or other, she can't see it. I've just got images of her attorney, just, as I said, be just sat there thinking, how am I going to get out of this case? I mean, he might have been trying when he said about his bad back. That might have been like a bit of a ploy. He might have been wondering, I wonder if I can. But, you know, at the end of the day, he's probably looked at all the other attorneys and thought, well, somebody's got to represent her. And he's not going to do, and it doesn't sound like he's tried to do anything different than the other attorneys. And time and time again, it's falling on deaf ears. It's not going anywhere with her. So he's probably just thinking, well, there's no point in us communicating. You've already decided what you're going to do, and I've just got to stand there and say it for you. And that's how it looks so far. So yeah. Now she also says as well that she's been calling him every day, but then in the next breath she says, like, I have been really patient. But the end of her letter, where she says, God has put us in each other's paths for a reason. I can't wait to see what you and he will do. Very strange. It looks like she's had a whole lot of advice and she can't see it. And so all we can do is wait for the next update, guys, which I'll bring to you. I've been checking this all the time and nothing has been through, and then I got a message through, and as I did, I was actually reading this when it came through, so that's nice. So thank you. There's nothing more to say, guys, other than if we get another letter and anything changes on that, I will keep you posted on it. But as it is, that's all I've got to say. So subscribe if you want these updates on the Sarah Boone case. I'm staying on it and right up until the trial and through the trial. Also on the Dan Markel case. Obviously, there's a lot of different avenues in the Dan Markel case. So I've done one on Donna and Harvey and Charlie's Arthur hearing, and I'm just finishing one now, which is all about Wendy. That's probably going to be in a few parts because there's just so much to Wendy. So yeah, subscribe if you want to hear about these. So in between, and stay safe and come back. Bye.